Bryce, I mean, you have that redshirt season last year, and I'm sure that was tough for you not to get out there with the team. But how did it feel today to just get out there and play and have the day that you did too?
I mean, it meant everything. Had that day marked down on my calendar for a long time since going to summer ball and leaving early and staying the whole time, and that one was really special.
Amani, pretty good day at the office for you. I mean, how well were you seeing the baseball today? 'Cause it seems like you blistered everything.
No, we just we have a game plan, we try to stick to it, and so I try to do that every at bat. And once you get your first one, it's not about that one anymore, it's about the next one. So
Amani, coach has talked a lot about players when they first come to Mississippi State, kind of playing at the dude, getting used to the environment. I guess how comfortable were you from the first pitch there to step in and play in this environment?
So when I trained, I knew there was going to be a lot of people. So when I train with music, loud, and make sure I'm not just thrown into the fire. So that's one thing I do.
Bryce, how good did it feel to get the first home run of the season here at Big
Felt pretty good. Felt pretty good. It was everything I could have imagined.
Take us through the at-bat.
If I'm being honest, I kind of blacked out, so I don't really remember. I remember hitting it and thinking, no way it gets out, right? And then Stone put his hand up at first, and then I don't remember much after that. So,
Amani, y'all have such a solid lineup, top to bottom, and then you have guys on the bench that are fighting to get in that lineup too. I mean, what's that nature like in the dugout and at practice every day, battling with those guys, knowing that there's a lot of competition there?
Yeah, so we know coming in, we knew there was going to be a lot of talent on this team. Lim and them did a really good job recruiting, and so when we go to practice every day, we know what's on the line, and we're all trying to get in the lineup. But at the end of the day, it's all good energy. So if somebody's not playing, they're always like, I know everybody that wasn't today they're excited for everybody else, and when the roles switched towards the end of the game, we were just as excited as they were. So.
Amani, you saw Lane turn a couple nice double plays there. I guess what's it like playing alongside having him at shortstop?
Yeah, it's a little side relief. He has a lot of range, so I ain't got to do too much over there.
Bryce, last year you had the redshirt year. How difficult is it to work through that process when you've been a competitor your whole life, and then you have to sit and watch for a bit?
man, I mean, last year was probably the toughest year I've ever had, baseball-wise, and but I wouldn't trade it for anything because it gave me a chance to get my body right. I got to work at what I was doing. I became a good defender, and I know I DH'd today, but it just gave me a chance to actually have a spot in the field. And so, I mean, it was difficult, but it's one of the best things that's ever happened to me. And I've talked to Coach Lamonis about it, and I joke with him about how, I would have hit last year, but no, he did it to help me and to protect me, and I'm really thankful for that.
You talked about having this date circled for a while. When did you find out that you were going to get the start here, and I guess how'd you balance that excitement and the emotions with actually going out there and playing?
I didn't actually know until right before BP, whenever Goat came over to me and told me that I was DHing today. But I've been working for that spot for a while, and knew that I'd put myself in a pretty good position for it. So I didn't necessarily expect it, but I was really hopeful that I would be in the lineup today.
Amani, when you found out you were leading off, were you thinking, I'm going to swing at the first pitch, or just, it came in there and you saw a good one?
No, I didn't think about just swinging the first pitch. Being a leadoff, it's a little new for me, of course. So I went up there and I was just thinking, have the same approach as I always do, and if there was going to be something good to hit, was going to get just put a good barrel on it.
Did you think that you had enough for it to get over the fence?
I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was a fly out the center, and then it kept going, and I was like, okay, maybe I did hit the first bomb with here.
Always a good way to start off the season.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, anything else?